Welcome to Wrestling Talk in the Shop, where we cover all things professional wrestling, from new wrestling to classic wrestling and everything in between. We go to wrestling, we do some wrestling, and everything in the ring. Join us now for Wrestling Talk in the Shop.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talk in the Shop, and today we're going to go over something I bought probably about a year ago. Last time I checked, you can still buy it for cheaper than what I paid for it on Fanatics or WWE Shop. It is the Ric Flair Legacy Belt with the Robe. First we'll go, and it comes in this, I've already unboxed it, but anyway, we'll go. But I've had, like I said, I've had it for a year. First it comes in this diamond case. I really don't get the whole point in these cases.
They're huge.
They're huge cases. The Macho Man now the Macho Man was cool. And I mean, I guess this is cool, but I just don't really have the room to display these. But anyway, I mean, it is what it is. The belt come in it. We'll set it down. I'm going to lay it down on the table. Lay it down. Cool. I mean, I guess Ric Flair's saying when the diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. And first, we'll open it up there. And, oh, that's what it says on the inside. I never even noticed that. Diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. And then it's got a cool, this is the belt bag. I mean, I've got the belt out. We're going to look over that. But you can see it's got Ric Flair's image on the belt bag. Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's Ric Flair's favorite. And then the whole reason it's got the robe bag. That was the whole reason I bought the thing, was for the robe. I mean, to me, the belt doesn't really represent Ric Flair. It should be a crumb rind, big gold, some sort of belt like that. But like I said, when I bought this thing, let's see, I'm gonna move this off the table. When I bought this thing, I paid $1,000 for it. I mean, I originally seen them. They come out with them, and then Ric Flair got into some trouble or something like that. Or I think it might have been after that Dark Side of the Ring, and then they took them off the site, and then I'm gonna turn it over. And then they after a while later they pop back up, and I mean when I seen it, I said, oh hell, I mean I love Ric Flair, I gotta get one. I really wanted the Robe. The championship belt's okay, but it should have been like a big gold thing. I mean a big gold, a crumb rind big gold belt, or something similar to that. I mean, or NWA. I know they don't own the NWA, but something. That's when I think of Ric Flair. I think of the big, the big. Show them that the World Heavyweight Championship belt over there. You see it?
Yeah.
I've got another one over there, but that's the WWE's version. I have
Down there.
But I mean, that's what I think of when I think of Ric Flair. But anyway, it is what it is. I wanted the Robe. We'll start off over here. To Be the Man. It's over here on this side. It's very decorated belt, more than most of their belts, which they do a good job with these legacy belts. You see over here it says, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. And
thick.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know what the how thick, what the plates thickness are. And then you see it's got these designs. It's got all these how do they say?
Swarovski crystals.
Yeah, it's
Swarovski.
Yeah. Ric Flair side plate. And then on the main plate it says established 1972. And I assume that's Ric Flair. I think that's when he made his debut. And Ric Flair is actually, WWE only they make him as a 16-time champion, but I think he's actually held a world title 21 times. You can see this says the Nature Boy in the main plate, Ric Flair. Very beautiful belt, And then there's a plate that says Nature Boy over here. Got that tip on it. Got Ric Flair's face on it.
It's kind of hard to see on camera, but
yeah, it is.
There he is. Woo! Making a woo face.
He's got that woo energy out now. That's paying his salary in AEW.
The big woo energy.
I mean, he has a woo energy drink.
I know.
And then you see on the back it says, what's that say? Wheeling, dealing, jet. Does it say jet flying?
Limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing,
son
of a gun.
This is number 280 of 500. And I don't know that I believe that 500. They've been selling these belts for a long time. I think you can currently get this belt for $6.99 on WWE Shop.
Up there.
Is it? Yeah. I don't know. You can currently get this belt for $6.99. You can see 2021, all right, the official replica thing. It's got those Swarovski crystals on it there. Like I said, overall nice belt. You can carry it to AEW shows now because that's where Ric Flair's at. He's going to be there for a while. And then we'll switch to the main reason that I bought this belt. Like I said, I always wanted a Ric Flair robe, but I'm never going to. This is the closest thing to a Ric Flair robe I'm ever going to be able to afford. This is the robe he wore at his last match. His last match was Shawn Michaels. This is that robe, and we got it. You can see. I mean, you can definitely tell it's not an actual Ric Flair robe, but it's very heavy for what it is.
It is heavy.
And they actually come out with one of these at Toys R Us. And it was a while back, and I didn't buy that one. That's been a long time ago, but I don't know why I didn't.
15 years ago.
It may have been 15 years ago.
It's been a lot though.
And we've got to say hi to Javier here.
He's modeling the Ric Flair robe for y'all.
I'll hold him up here.
You got him off kilter.
Yeah, he's off kilter here, but you can see, like I said, very. This is actually.
It's got the little neck lapel.
Yeah.
That folds down.
And it's ties here.
It's got real feather boas.
I don't know who actually. I don't know who actually owns this. It's got crystals on it. No, it's not crystals, is it?
No.
This is little
they're
glitter.
Just made to look like crystals.
Now finally, if you follow our channel, I got Javier at the Goodwill. I've been looking for mannequins. Are hard to find. They're expensive when you see them too.
It's got little appliques all over it. Nature Boy applique and all of the flared stuff. And
they should do more of these. They should make replica robes of all of the, the jungle robe, the butterfly robe. I would buy them all if they would.
Jonathan be a buyer.
Yeah, if they would, they should, make robes like this. Then we'll see. I've got a little bonus thing here. We'll see if I can get to it here. I actually own the defining moments of the Ric Flair here. You can see there's that robe. You can see good likeness there. That was a good match for Rick. I mean, he hasn't looked that good since that match. I don't know if that's a credit to Shawn Michaels or Ric Flair or whatever, but I really love that. I'm sorry, I love you, and then he super kicks the hell out of him and pins him. And that whole storyline with Ric Flair, if he lost the match, he had to retire. I mean, and it's a shame that Rick couldn't stay retired, but it is what it is. I mean, we've all got, he's got financial responsibilities like the rest of us, I guess you might say. He's
got multiple,
and we don't know what he's got to work. Man's got to work. But that was a good moment. I don't know why you can't be like a producer or something. Work behind the scenes. Why is there's things you can do in wrestling. You don't have to go out there and but not Ric Flair. He's got to be on camera. He's not going to be behind the camera. But anyway, you want to read this, Lindsay?
Sure. It's been called the greatest rivalry of the year. 2008 was the year when Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels squared off in WrestleMania. What is that? X 26? 26. Anyway, the true story begins months earlier at Raw when Flair challenged Michaels to a match at WrestleMania. Michaels no doubt was up for the challenge, yet he accepted with some reluctance. Mr. McMahon had already announced that the next match Flair would end in his forced retirement, a heavy burden for Michaels. However, Flair encouraged the match by saying he would be honored to retire at the hands of Shawn Michaels. The match started with the superstars countering each other. The Nature Boy pushed Michaels into the corner, shouting "Old Yeller" comments at him. Michaels retaliated by slapping Flair in the face. Later, when Michaels tried to play his sweet chin music, it fell flat as Flair trapped him in his figure-4 leg lock. Michaels, back in control, faced Flair and said, "I'm sorry, I love you," before he started his sweet chin music, successfully pinning Flair. After a 35-year-long career, Flair saw it come to an end that night.
I mean, for that, Ric Flair had the best send-off. He got a better send-off than probably any professional wrestler. I mean, everybody in the locker room come out the night after on Raw. I mean, The Undertaker did his whole thing where he gets down. I mean, like I said, I don't know what his, I wished he could have, and it lasted for a little while, and then he went on the Hulkamania tour of Australia, and then he ended up in TNA, and then they had a, Conrad booked a, Ric Flair's last match. I bought that. I mean, he looked horrible in that match.
Like last year, wasn't it?
It was sometime. It wasn't too long ago.
Yeah,
and I mean, him and Andrade were in a tag team match against Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I mean, poor Ric Flair. He didn't look like he had the ability to do nothing. And of course, now he's in AEW, and let's just hope that he stays out of the ring. There's things he could do that he don't have to be in the ring. But he's gonna turn on Sting, and that's coming. He's gonna at Full Gear or sometime before Full Gear.
Revolution.
Yeah, not Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. But yeah, it's coming where he's gonna turn on Sting or something like that. But anyway, it's good to see. We almost lost Ric Flair a couple years ago. I mean, we got real close to losing him. So glad to see he's still here. Personal issues aside, I mean, he's one of the greatest. I mean, he's the greatest to ever do it. I mean, he's better than Harley Race. He's better than Hulk Hogan, in my opinion. I mean, and I'm a Hulk Hogan person, but Ric Flair had it all. He could go in the ring. I mean, he can make anybody look good. He went out there 60 minutes night after night and did it. Ain't too many people can say they do that. But anyway, that's the review of the Robe and the championship belt and the case. And we appreciate you appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. Human interaction is good for the channel. Thanks.
Okay, here we go. Diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. Okay. Drum roll, please. Ooh. We got these little packs everywhere. Say hi, Charlie. Crystals by Swarovski Crystals. Turn it over.
You gotta take it out.
Oh, okay. Ooh, hey. Ah! Careful, you got this on that's why it fell. Sitting on the rope there. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. With the Ric Flair emblem. The Nature Boy. Also another Ric Flair emblem. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. Nature Boy. Got the buttons. Look at all these crystals. Alright, let's see the back side of it. Wheeling, dealing, son of a gun, jet flying, limousine riding. Alrighty. It's pretty fancy. 200, number 280 out of 500. Hold it up for us. Pretty fancy. Mm-hmm. It's heavy. And it comes in this massive diamond box. I know, but look, I can't show it, but it's like as wide as my arm. Oh, Jonathan has to You shouldn't, but you do. Maybe go up a little higher.
Will it not snap? You would not be good in professional wrestling.
This is for a skinny person, babe.
I'm not that skinny. I'm not that fat.
I know you're not, but it's. I can't get it. Hang on, I almost got it on the last. There we go.
The leather's not that good quality.
Wow.
You could just tell it's steel.
It's new.
It's not TV accurate.
Oh, okay. It looks pretty good quality to me. It's stiff and new. And now we got the robe. Now this is his last match robe.
Yeah.
Here, open it up a little bit more. Orange alcove.
Ooh, it's heavy.
It's pretty nice. Should be. Really like that. Charlie's interested.
I don't know if you got where the head's at.
It's up here somewhere. No? No? Okay.
Maybe there is no head.
No, there is. Here it is. There it is. There's the inside right there. Over there. Alright.
Yeah.
You got like a cape. It's like a cape robe. It's like a robe with a cape. Interesting. It's too dark in there.
Well, you can honestly listen one person.
It seems like it's supposed to go up higher. Pull it forward. There you go. Alright. And see, like this. Oh, that's the hood. Okay, it snaps together. See, you can snap it in the front, or you can snap it as a hood. Pretty interesting. Feathers are like everywhere though. So, you got this. This is all the detail. Let me see the front. Turn around. This is like Dave. So does it button in the front or anything?
No, it ties. That's what
Oh, okay.
It'd probably look better if we figure out where the button is. So
Together.
go together.
You can either do it that or you can make it a hood. They work together. Woo! Alright, give us the front one. Looks good. Hold on. Alright. I can take the pictures from the video. I already got it. You look like you've been in a fight. Let's see the belt.